Niall here with Possibly Awesome Cars. Today we're taking a look at the 2016 BMW 320i xDrive. This particular car has the Sport Package or Sport line, and the MSRP is about $46,149. We're going to go through the full tour of this car, take it for a little road test, show you the inside, the outside, some of the features, and also explain the different packages that came with this car, the options, as well as some of the options that I would probably recommend if you were in the market for a 3 Series, the F30 here. So let's take a look on inside and see what this car is all about. Here we've got the interior of the 3 Series. Pretty standard for BMW these days. Looks pretty similar to the other models that they've got. This is the Sport line, so you get the Sport leather steering wheel. This is also black Dakota leather with the black highlight trim with red accent there on the bottom. It's really straightforward. You've got your climate controls there, a relatively basic but still pretty functional iDrive display up at the top, and then we're just going to go take a look at the left to the right here. So you've got your automatic window controls as well as your child lock. No folding mirror option for it, but obviously you can angle it with memory function. You've got your lighting system, automatic headlights and fog light, your indicator with board computer controls, and if you take a look here at the center console with the regular package here, the non-premium enhanced, you get a pretty standard center console here, or display cluster. You can cycle through your fuel mileage, your current cruise control settings, the date, time, and distance to empty. So pretty straightforward for that. You've got your instrument cluster here, which displays your fuel. Just a quick point, I don't like this. It really just displays 0, half, or 1. With my E38, it says how many liters each level is at. So at least you know if you're at the quarter mark, it says 40 liters, so 20 liters, so that's how many liters you got left, and you can kind of calculate this. It's pretty useless, obviously, it's half. You got your speedometer and your tachometer, fuel efficiency there, and an oil temperature gauge there, which is pretty handy. Other than that, pretty standard. And then if you're new to the newer BMWs, the off and ready just means if you've got the automatic start stop feature enabled, it'll essentially go to ready when the engine's off and then kick back on when you get your foot off the brake, and we'll take a look at that later. We'll take a further look to an iDrive. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but that's pretty much the basic system there. You've got a lot of options to go through, be able to go into the radio, telephone, vehicle information, things like that, but we'll have another video specifically just for that. You've got your center here with hazard switch, your lock button for the car, your radio with presets, and also dual zone automatic climate control in the middle there. And then moving a little bit further down, cup holders. You can close that off if you want. If you have the smoker's package, that would be a cigarette lighter. Your shifting knob, a little bit different from what you might be used to. Park distance to turn it off and on. Your sport modes and traction control, and then your iDrive. Like I said, pretty straightforward, pretty standard for BMW. Your auxiliary and USB connection there, and that's about it. This is like I said, the Sport line. So your seats are sport seats, which has side bolstering here, which can be changed, and then also got the leg support, which you can extend out or in depending on your driving preference and your seating preference. And it's also a good place to store your wallet in there if you need somewhere to put it. Back seats here, pretty straightforward. As you would expect on a 3 Series, you've got your seating for 3. The headrest here can be pushed up or down. It's kind of nice to have it down when you're not needing it. You've also got your cup holders built into the armrest here, and they just kind of pop up. And this one is supposed to have a load-through system. So if you have skis or wood or something very large, you want to get into the trunk and it doesn't quite fit, you just pull that bad boy down and you can fit it with relative ease. Child anchor seats here. You can have essentially 2 car seats if you want, and then the anchors are at the back of the headrests. Pretty straightforward. vent at the back there to control your airflow for the passengers. And obviously each passenger has a window switch. Now there's something interesting about the new BMW, so I've been told. I haven't really experienced it with the 2 Series I drove, but the radio actually stays on, and it's on right now. So if we were to come in here, car is off. I've pushed the off button on it, but it's still on. Now normally with the car, especially the newer ones, right, they stay on until you shut the door, or at least open the door. Well, it's still on. It actually doesn't shut off until you take the key and lock the car. Now, I don't know what BMW's thinking is on that. It's a little interesting because if you are pulling into your driveway or your garage and you have groceries and you want to take them out and you stop the car because you don't want to die of having your car running in the garage, your music's playing the whole time until you're done emptying your car. So a little silly, not really a fan of it. I was taking a look to see if there's a way to turn it off, and I think there is based on the driver profiles. Well, there you have it, the 2016 BMW 320i xDrive with the Sportline package. Now, before you poo-poo about this being a 320, don't forget that most of the E46s out there are the base model. A lot of them are 323s with absolutely no features, and people love them anyway. This is a good car for somebody who isn't interested in sportiness, isn't interested in getting from A to B at 8 million miles an hour, right? It's really a base model car, but it's a good base model car. Now, my suggestion based on this $46,149 Canadian price point, don't go with the Sportline package. If you want to spend $3,000, get the Premium Enhanced package. You get navigation, you get rear park distance control, which is really all you need for the car. You don't really need the front one, but for $3,000, it's a better option. And a backup camera. That's one thing that this car lacks. Again, a lot of base level cars from other manufacturers that aren't a luxury mark come with a backup camera. So why this one doesn't come with it standard? BMW wants to make a little bit more money. Now again, sport package looks nice, but this car has halogen headlights, kind of ruins the whole mood. Spend the $1,500, get the LED headlights and the LED fog lights. Not only does it look better, it's safer. Spend the $33,000 on the Premium Enhanced package, get your navigation, get your backup camera. You still get leather, you still get the rear park distance control, and then if you really need to have the Sportline package, tack on another $3,300 is what you got for this one. I honestly really like the car. I'm going to be sad to have to drop it off. I think this is a great entry-level car and a great sedan. It's really good on gas mileage too, considering that you know, it's a little 4-banger with a turbo. And at the end of the day, it drives just like a BMW, just exactly how you would expect it would drive. So that's about it for the 2016 320i xDrive. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and also send us a comment. Let us know what you think about it. And also, if there's another kind of car that you'd like us to review, let me know, and I'll do my best to get in touch with BMW and see if we can make it happen. Until next time, I'm Niall for Possibly Awesome Cars. Thanks for watching.